So I know I said the other day that one of the videos might be one of my last videos. Who knows? But I wanted to go over a dream I just had and tell you what it was and what I think it means. It was the tail end of my astral travel today, but it was foretelling of our future, I believe. I've not only had this dream with information in it, but there's been more than that too. So I come out of this house, and it's my grandparents' house. My grandfather is in a wheelchair, which he doesn't use a wheelchair now. I believe my grandmother's down the ways with another woman. My grandfather is excited and ecstatic. And I was like, what's going on? What have you kept from me? Because I felt like it was kept away from me, whatever it was. He said, I just sold the house. He was ecstatic. I just sold the house. The house just sold. And from what I got is, for the longest time, this house had been sitting and needing to be sold. Like a little piece of land that had just been left there to rot. And it had been sold. And he was so joyous. So happy. So happy. I then turn and I see above his doorway, not one, but two nests. One right here, and then the other up a little bit to the side. And there is another bird there, feeding at least 8 babies in each nest. He says, don't disturb him. Don't disturb the bird, because it is taking care of so many. And if you disturb it, things might not happen right. But the bird looked like a young parrot. Oddly, a young parrot that was taking care of other birds that were not necessarily its kind. Because it had the feathers that were still growing in itself. But it was there taking care of the other younglings. Which is very, very weird. Then I turned to him. Did you receive a letter from me? Did you receive a letter from me? He says, yes. He picks up this dirtied envelope that was wet and moist, and I open it. It has what I was expecting in it. Pieces of wheat that were this long. Whole pieces of wheat that would have came from the field. With fresh soil. Fresh, life-giving soil. It had the soil, and it was given basically the barley, which it would be barley before wheat completely, whichever. It was given to me in a envelope that was decaying already, in fresh dirt, fresh soil, freshly tilled soil. It was a life-giving soil. So from what I get from this, and from other dreams I've had, is that it's going to be very important soon for us to work together. That good things are on the way. That Earth has been handed into the right hands, or will be in the right hands here soon, to help the children, as well as to help with poverty and everything. I believe that this world has been tampered with so many times. Earth has. And that there's been a reset multiple times. And the other day, when I had a dream, I had went through this family's home. And there were so many children, and they were misbehaving and stuff. And at the end, I was taught a lesson. the lady says, who is supposed to discipline these children when they act out? I say, their mother or their grandmother, of course. She says, no. And she looks at me. She looks at me and says, you are. You are to guide them. You are to tell them. From over on another shelf, there were little totems of different creatures. And there was this green snake-like totem, which it wasn't a snake, but it was shaped like the number 9. It lifted off that shelf and flew over to my left shoulder here. And it came to life. And it was a number 9, and I know that this will be the 9th reset. It loved on me and was pretty much telling me, it is okay. Things have been set in motion. Things will be right. And from what I can tell, is things are going to go haywire here soon. But they should be great once they happen. You need to have faith, and when things do happen, I will try to be there to help anyone I can. And we have to remember that not everyone wants the happiness of others. This is a rescue mission. Earth is not what we've been told it is. It is a prison. It is what we make of it too. But those that are above right now think they have us imprisoned here. Soon, and very soon, they will fall from grace, which they have none, and their throne will be vacated, and somebody else will take that throne and help society how it needs to be helped. But the one that's ruling that throne is not even within this earth. I am really starting to believe the ice wall theories. With the memories I've received the past 2 days before today, and the visions I've been given, I am starting to really believe the ice wall theories. And it will be shown to us soon exactly what is happening. We must protect the children when things do happen, because they are our future. And there's so many that would harm them. And that is the golden rule, is you don't harm children. You don't touch children, you don't harm children. So right now, the visions I've had are indicating a good reset. And I'm ready. I hope everyone else is ready too, because maybe this will be my last video. If it is, hopefully I'll see you guys on the other side. And it's not like I'm going to do anything stupid, because I am living my life. And I am happy. I am just waiting for the time that things happen. And it's time to move. Are you ready? Will you be ready? I sure hope so. Never ever give up. Never ever give in. And let's stick together and fight together and recreate our world anew.